I guess we're really doing this. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is EricKanevskiy. Right now, it is Saturday, February 24th, 2024, and I honestly cannot believe what I'm about to do. This is not clickbait. For the first time in my entire adult life, I'm about to shave my beard. You heard that right. I have not shaved since I was 17 years old, a full decade ago, and I'm about to do it right now. Why am I doing this, you might ask? Good question. 1 week from now is the 2024 Arnold Classic Fitness Expo, an expo that I'm apparently banned from. Now, while I never got an official trespass, I have good reason to believe that they're just gonna try to kick me out the moment that they spot me. So the goal is to just not get spotted. I'm going in full disguise. I'll show you guys what the full disguise looks like in a few days when it gets here, but unfortunately there's just no way to pull this off without letting the beard go. I can cover everything else, but this is the one thing that'll blow my cover right away. Just throwing a wig on, even dyeing my beard a different color, that's unfortunately not gonna cut it this time if we're really gonna pull this off. Another reason, even if I wasn't banned, everybody knows me at these expos at this point. I love how much the Weighing Bodybuilder series has blown up. Fuck man, I wish Rich could see what the idea that he gave me ended up turning into. And that's obviously the reason I can't stop doing it now, but there's no point doing it if all the bodybuilders already know what's coming. That kind of defeats the purpose of checking who's lying and who's telling the truth. During last year's Arnold, 6 of the 8 bodybuilders that I weighed already knew who I was. At the Olympia later that year, I already knew that the whole thing is burned. I can't keep doing it the same way that I've been doing it. So I had my friend Tanner going up as the decoy first before I popped up with the scale and tape measure, but now they're expecting that, either Tanner or Bask or one of my associates, so you just can't ever let them know your next move. Nobody is expecting this. Now, why have I always been so protective of my beard? I gotta touch on this so people know just how big of a moment this is for me. When I was in high school, the Wyatt family was huge in wrestling. R.I.P. Bray Wyatt, R.I.P. Luke Harper. Luke Harper was my favorite. Ironically, one of the still living members, Braun Strowman, ended up being one of the first ever Karens in my Weighing People series, but the point is, as soon as I saw the look they had, I thought it was just the most badass look ever, and I decided to just start growing my hair and beard out as long as I possibly could. Back then, I had no issue growing hair, but the beard, it was painful to look at. For years, it just looked patchy. I didn't even have the connectors. It just looked trashy. My friends would always joke around with me, saying it looked like I had pubes on my face. It wasn't always this majestic Vladimir beard that everybody's so used to now, but I just refused to shave. And then, around the time I was 2021, for some reason, I guess due to just getting older, it finally filled all the way in. So because I wanted it so bad and it took me so long to attain, that's why I valued it so dearly and just refuse to shave even more now. Whenever people would suggest that I shave for whatever stupid reason, for a while I would honestly take it super personally. I looked at it as the equivalent of if I had spent all those years to make a bunch of money and then people would just say, oh, why don't you just give it all away? It's silly, I know, but that's what my mindset was. And you know what? Thank God I didn't give in at any point, because then I'd have no chance of pulling off what I'm hopefully about to pull off. I've had a beard for so long now that no one, I mean hell, I can't even imagine what I look like without a beard. So that gives me one little ace up my sleeve to be able to pull off this disguise. Now, last question you might have. Why am I shaving a week early? I've really been planning this out. As you may or may not be able to tell, I normally have significantly tanner skin than I do at this moment. That is not by accident. I've been avoiding tanning or even going in the sun the past couple of weeks because then I just have a stupid tan line and that would just give everything away. I'll probably realistically still have one, but now it won't be as bad and I have a week to correct it. So right now we're shaving and then literally hiding from everybody for the next week. I'll be working out from home, ordering food delivery home. The only places I'll be going are the tanning salon and to visit my mom and the few people in my inner circle that already know what's up. Other than that, I have a bunch of old pictures and stories ready to throw everybody off on social media. And with that said, let's get this over with. Fuck me, I guess we're really doing this. Cue the montage. A little goatee action. Everybody always does this in their beard shaving montage. It's kind of lame, but I feel like there's no way around it.
Goddamn good American. 20 years in the goddamn Navy. This is how I get dressed.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely better with the beard than the dye, but let's keep going. I don't even know what to say about this one. Holy fucking shit. Well, this is new look. My initial question right now is how fucking long is this gonna take to grow back? But gotta do what you gotta do. This is what I do to fucking make banger content for you guys. This is the only way we're gonna get into the Arnold. So this is the new look. Yo, Tanner.
Yo. What the fuck?
I know.
You almost just made me wreck, bro. You look like a different fucking person.
I know, that's the whole point.
Your face like doesn't look like it should be on like a muscular body anymore.
See, everybody says I look like I'm 50, but now I look like a fucking baby.
Right, that's fucking crazy.
I know, so. Пиздец как. Yo, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a question.
Yeah, what's up? Who you shaking? I can't even tell it's you.
All right, so it is now Thursday, February 29th, a couple hours before I'm about to fly out to the Arnold. And in the past week, if you guys have seen this guy anywhere out in public, that was me. Pretty weird kind of being invisible and not having a single fan interaction for a whole week. Not used to that. But yes, with that being said, it has been approximately a week now walking around with this look. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because I keep it real, I hate this shit. You know, people sometimes ask me when I do my live Q&As and stuff, how I deal with not having hair, like it's a tragedy to cope with. And that's just so weird to me. Like, who gives a fuck about having hair if you're a man? Especially if you're jacked. Now, if you're a woman, yeah, that would kind of suck, but this whole past week has made me think, fuck the hair. There's some guys who can't grow a beard. Now, that would truly suck. Now, it brings me back to why I was so obsessed with growing one out in the first place. But that being said, I better get a fucking banger video now. If it's for a banger, it's all worth it. And now, for the first time, I mean, I haven't even seen it yet, it's time to show you guys the disguise that I'll be going in. Drumroll, please. Oh, sorry, my English is not very good. I am from Brazil. My name is Renato. Holy shit. Who is this person? So there's also, of course, a reason, a backstory why this is the character, but I'll get into that tomorrow when I land. I literally have to be up in like 2 hours to catch my flight, so good night, I guess. And here we are, after 1 hour of sleep. Got Bask taking me to the airport.
I slept 2 hours, by the way.
Hopefully you don't drive off a cliff this time, like the last time we went to the airport.
Dark jokes, bro.
I just remembered what happened last time you picked me up from the airport.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought I lost all my footage actually shaving the beard. The footage that you guys saw at the start of this video last night, and I was like, fuck, like I'm gonna spend the whole day refilming that shit because it wouldn't make sense to film it after the expo, but thank God I found it. So that puts the trip at a better, starts it off at a better note. And Bask over here, not only is he taking me to the airport, but in case of the worst case scenario, I mean, I'm hoping nothing happens, but if I get arrested, my cameraman D-Bob will be there to bail me out. But if both of us end up getting arrested, which has happened before, then Bask has agreed to fly into Ohio and bail us out.
It's just gonna have to be, I'm gonna have to cancel all my plans, make my way to the airport, fly over there.
Yeah, like when you drove off a cliff, I canceled all my plans, like, fuck, I gotta go to the fucking hospital now, this motherfucker.
Sure, yeah, that's payback, I guess.
Well, hopefully there is no payback because, I mean, think of all the crazy shit we do every week. Ever since probation ended, I've not given a fuck about getting arrested. I feel safe because I've pretty much learned where to draw the line, but of all the shit weighing people, that's what I'm worried about going to jail over.
Yeah.
That's where we are.
That's where we are.
We're asking people their height and weight.
But honestly, when I picked you up, I didn't even recognize it was you. I thought it was maybe a son of a Derek.
Oh, but wait till you see the full disguise. It's insane. I sent you a picture, didn't I?
You did, and that was like Romes Gonzalez.
And Nato. No English. I'm sorry.
You just crossed the border and came here.
From Brazil.
From Brazil.
Yeah, okay.
I wish you luck. Hopefully I don't have to make my way over there, so.
I hope so too. I really hope so too. I really hope I can keep the money I just got from the sponsor instead of wasting it all on bail and your ticket. All right, so here we are in the hotel. Upping the scale game this time. This one holds up to 560 pounds. Still about to go to Walmart right now and buy a spare one just in case. I've had one break on me before in the middle of the expo. I don't fuck around with this shit. If you watch last year's Arnold weighing people video, you'll see that there's 2 different scales. That's why. Probably gonna get Mark Henry, right?
Oh, no. Oh, there that goes.
Oh, dang.
Oh, man.
Wait, is it still? We're gonna have to get a new scale. Get some food, and let's wait for cameraman D-Bob to get over here. He's flying in from Florida later tonight, so that will be the next clip. What's up?
What the hell? You look crazy, bro. What the hell? Look at this guy.
That's to get your reaction. All right, so we got camera guy D-Bob here. For those of you guys that don't know, this is usually Tanner's camera guy, but you filmed for me at the Olympia.
Yeah.
I mean, usually I have Tanner and Bask film for me. Before at the expos, it was usually Mike. So the only expo that people might remember you from is the Olympia. So I feel like you're probably the least likely to blow my cover, you know?
Yeah.
What's up with your luggage, bro?
I left my luggage in Florida. I got nothing.
Yeah, at least you showed up, bro. Could have been worse. You can replace everything at Walmart. It's no big deal.
Nice.
I would have been, like, if I came without all the cameras, the laptop, the scale, that would suck. But, like, clothes and shit, it's not that bad.
Got my phone. That's it.
All right, so the Brazilian character, I was going to tell people why I'm pretending to be Brazilian at the expo, of all things. And the reason is actually because, remember the Olympia, how it was?
Yes.
It seems like there were more people from Brazil than from America there. Like, especially day 2 when we were going up trying to do the beefing with bodybuilders video. One of the reasons the video is kind of short is because, what, like 7 out of 10 people we went up to?
No English.
No English.
No English. Portuguese.
Yeah. And it's funny too, because like usually in LA, when we're filming, you kind of assume who's going to be no English and who's not. I mean, they usually look Hispanic most of the time. But with Brazilian people, they don't have a specific look. They could be white, they could be black. They look like everybody. So that's why I figured it's perfect, because number 1, everybody at the expo is already Brazilian. Number 2, Brazilians look like they could be any race. So I could pass for a Brazilian, I guess. Like, realistically, if I pretended I was, like, Indian, even though I do an Indian character, but I feel like it's a lot less likely to be believed than the Brazilian at the expo. So that's my justification, but yeah, about to fucking go to bed. So what's the game plan when the cops come tomorrow? There's cops at every booth, I hate to tell you. It's
Cops
not like
get
the
involved,
Olympia.
the camera might be shaky while I run away and get zoomed in.
Yeah, so ultimately that's what I want you to do. Get as best of a shot as you can while not being seen by the cops. But do try to get a shot. But also try to get the fuck out of there.
And when they're like, hey, sir, put the camera down.
Well, you know, you could also close that camera. As long as you have that thing popping out at the end, I'll show you. You could close it and it looks like you stopped it, but you
can flip it.
I don't know what you mean, but you can like literally close it fully. And then as long as you're like I'll show you how to do it. But that's what Mike did when we got arrested the first time, which hopefully won't happen again, but I'll have my camera glasses on me just in case of that situation. But get the shot and get the fuck out of there. And they're both equally important, so you gotta kind of balance, like, see, like...
You got the right man for the job.
All right, and then Vitaly's apparently in Ohio. What are the fucking odds?
Whose idea are we stealing today?
Huh?
Whose idea are we stealing today?
Where?
Do you think he's gonna be at the Arnold?
I think if he is, you're definitely gonna have to go talk to that man.
Oh, I'm gonna go up to him as no English. What do you think about that Russian guy?
Probably, yeah.
You going to box him? Or? Then, of course, once he starts talking shit, I'll just rip off my fucking disguise. And then he'll think I'm like...
See, bitch.
Yeah, he'll think I'm like an actual psychopath. Like, I did all this just for him.
Right.
I can guarantee
You
that.
came here just for Vitaly.
Yeah. Well, that's if he even goes. But, like, what are the odds he would be in Columbus right now? The killer's here.
That's exciting.
I mean, he said he's punching me in the face at this expo.
Yeah, he came right up to me holding the camera at the last expo and said, I'm gonna fucking kill you too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Here we are.
Here we are.
He's not a man of his word. Well, did I say he's gonna punch us this time? That's what he said?
Yeah. Just in the face.
Well, yeah, at least me, Tanner, and Joey Stacks. But Tanner and Joey Stacks aren't here, so maybe, like, we'll have to get you to make up for it.
I gotta get punched in the face, I will, guys.
But who's gonna film that?
I got long arms.
What else is... Oh, we gotta start with Sam Sulek. That kind of sucks, because I feel like that scene could draw a lot of attention, but it's literally the only time we could get him, because we literally had to pay to take a photo with him. So while I'm taking the photo, I'll ask him to sign and wait. So hopefully we don't get burned right away. Shit, I mean, I feel like that would be the worst possible outcome, is just getting kicked out right away.
Worst case scenario.
You know, out of getting arrested, fucking...
Punched in the face.
Getting punched in the face. What else?
We already forgot all of our luggage in Florida, so...
Yeah. Oh, last night I thought all this footage got deleted for this video, and then luckily I found it last second, so... Shit could always be worse, but I spent a lot of money on this trip. And not even just that, like, I shaved my fucking beard. This is a big video, like, yeah, that would just suck if all this just to get kicked out in, like, the first 30 minutes. Fuck, man. I'm nervous, but I'm ready for tomorrow.
Good nerves.
Let's fucking do this. Ready?
Fucking do this.